This is the review of Indian Punjabi film Shaheed-e-Mohabbat Boota Singh. Since your time is valuable, I won't speak more, so please get ready. Without any delay, let's get cinematic. Shaheed-e-Mohabbat Boota Singh. It's a 1999 Punjabi drama film directed by Manoj Punj, starring Gurdas Maan, Raghuveer Yadav, Arun Bakshi, B.N. Sharma, Divya Datta, etc. The story begins with a man in Lahore, Pakistan, who keeps flowers upon the grave of Boota Singh. A youngster who knows nothing about Boota Singh asks the man about Boota Singh. A Sikh getting respect of people of Lahore mystifies him. To clear all his doubts, the old man narrates the story of Boota Singh. In the flashback, it is shown that Boota Singh was a soldier who came back to his village after fighting in the Burma front. Back then, India was under British rule. Boota Singh was left alone after the death of his parents. No one was there in his home to welcome him. Though he had a dream of marrying a girl, the years dedicated to continuous duty snatched his opportunities and time to get married. With little to no hope of getting married because of his age, he starts afresh and tries to rebuild his life. Soon India got freedom from the British rule and riots took the lives of many innocent Sikhs. However, the village where Boota Singh lived was lucky to have wise old men, Sikh priests and Brahmins who didn't allow the communal hate to pollute the peaceful atmosphere. Soon the fire of hatred from the villages nearby forces the tolerant Sikhs to retaliate. As a result, Boota Singh gets the responsibility to escort the lost Muslims to safe place so that they can go to Pakistan. But one day a Muslim family gets into trouble and the daughter of the family runs for her life only to be saved by Boota, who talks to the violent mob and gives them his hard-earned money to save the girl. This girl is a teenager whose name is Zainab. Boota Singh and Zainab start living under a single roof. A pure and friendly relation develops between both of them, but things are not easy for both. The difficulties faced by them forms the crux of the story. What happens next? You have to watch the movie to find out. Now, if you want to know how long the film is, then let me tell you, the film is 2 hours long. The pace is okay from the beginning, but it slows down after the demise of a character. Now, if you want to know about the performance, then let me tell you, just look at the names in the star cast. All the great and seasoned actors are there. Gurdas Maan, the all-rounder, with a magical voice whenever sings, opens his heart out. And as an actor, he has a special place in Punjabi cinema. I am not exaggerating, but he was born to play the role of Boota Singh. Divya Datta as a teenager Zainab looks cute and innocent. Her chemistry with Boota Singh, Gurdas Maan, is a treat to watch. Guys, if you remember, she was there in Bhag Milkha Bhag. She played the role of Milkha's elder sister and nailed it. There are very few actresses in the current generation who can perform like Divya Datta. Raghuveer Yadav is another all-rounder who sings and acts as well. It doesn't really matter if a maker gives him a major role or a minor role, he never fails to leave a long-lasting impression. In this film, he looks adorable as a kid. I won't speak more about this character. Just remember, this man is a complete actor. Another singer cum actor can be seen in this film. The man who played many negative roles in Hindi films. I am talking about Arun Bakshi. Bollywood never did justice to this actor, but he shines in Punjabi films and this film is an example. For the very first time, I am watching B.N. Sharma in a serious role, and after watching his acting, it's hard to believe that he is the same person who played the role of Billu Bakra in a comedy movie Mahol Theek Hai. Not just Punjabi comedy Mahol Theek Hai, you can also watch his funny performances in the episodes of Flop Show, the greatest comedy serial of India, now available only on YouTube. Kudos to director Manoj Punj for bringing these great actors together and giving us a great film. Now, if you want to know about The rating of the film, then let me tell you. IMDb rating of the movie is 8.3 out of 10. I am giving it 8.9 out of 10. Guys, my rating is based on my personal experience. Don't be abrasive in the comment section. So let's proceed. I would like to draw your attention towards few points. The film seems a bit stretched because of songs, but my biggest gripe with the film is the way the makers eliminate the role of the character played by Raghuveer Yadav. Unintentionally funny. However, the positive aspect of this movie is little to no sugarcoating. It's among one of the few movies which dare to present the truth about the riots of 1947. The movie clearly shows that the violence was initiated by the community that was badly waiting for the formation of Pakistan, while Sikhs were at the receiving end. When the limits were crossed, the Sikhs finally snapped and retaliated as an act of vengeance against the community that always wanted a separate nation on the basis of religion. The film also shows Sikh priests and Brahman Pandits in a very positive way. Though there were some people who were blinded by the hate, India is still presented as more secular and tolerant country. And yes, the story will remind you of Gadar Ek Prem Katha. There are few similarities, but the story is a bit different. This film is less violent version of Gadar Ek Prem Katha, or you can say Gadar Light. Let me inform you, the film got the National Film Award for Best Feature Film. Script is good, cinematography is nice, splendid performances. Why should you watch it? This weekend, if you want to experience a great Indian regional drama, then it's a one-time watch, a better alternative for your weekend movie mania. It's watchable. If you like serious and meaningful cinema which has depth, please don't miss it. Why shouldn't you watch it? If you are addicted to the Hindi movies that often portray India as the only oppressor country, if you belong to the leftist school of thoughts that compels you to consider Hindu Brahmins as villains, then this film is not for you. It will disappoint you, especially Sanyara lovers will dislike it. Now, if you want to know which age group or type of audience this film is suitable for, you will find that out in just a moment. As you can see, green light is on. There is no nudity. A bit of violence is there, but nothing that disturbing. Okay, so bottom line, you can watch this film with your family. Now that you have come this far, you probably want to know about the availability of this film too, right? So listen carefully. The Hindi dubbed version of the film is available on YouTube. Link is in the description. As far as I know, this film is available on Apple TV with English subtitles. If you have already watched it, please share your experience in the comment section. If you are going to watch the film in Hindi, write Shwetwahan Reviews brought me here in the comment section of the channel where you will watch this movie. Guys, if you want, you can let me know in the comment section about what can be done for the channel. Watch full video, comment, like or share. If you like my content or my style, please do whatever you can to send positive signal to the algorithm and help increase the channel's reach. If you are a new viewer of my channel, you will see a playlist on the screen at the end of the video, by clicking or tapping on which you can watch my previous videos to find out which movies I have reviewed so far. If you loved the video, then please subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, then also subscribe, because here you will get the reviews of the movies you never heard of. I am committed to elevate your entertainment level. Thank you. Take care, like and spread joy.